6 most haunted places in Utah. McCune Mansion, Salt Lake City. McCune Mansion was built in 1901 and took around 3 years and $1 million to build. These days it is used as a venue for weddings and lots of other types of celebrations. There are said to be 2 different apparitions that are haunting the building, a man in a black cape and a little girl of about 10 years of age, who particularly enjoys when there are weddings taking place. There is a picture of the girl hanging in the mansion, so she was obviously a former resident. She's often spotted at weddings where she can be seen dancing and giggling. On the other hand, the man is usually seen around Christmas time. Rock Canyon, Provo. Rock Canyon in Provo is a popular climbing spot, but only for experienced climbers. There have been a number of deaths due to climbers losing their grip on the steep rock face and plummeting into the canyon below. These tragic deaths have contributed to the negative energy in the area, and the surrounding campgrounds are believed to be haunted. The most common sighting is of a man standing on one of the high rocky ledges. He is said to stare down at the living before running straight towards them at an impossible angle down the steep rock face. He vanishes into thin air just before he's about to make contact with the ground. Devereaux Mansion, Salt Lake City. The oldest part of the Devereaux Mansion dates back to 1857 when it was built by William C. Stans, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who traveled to Salt Lake City from England with the first pioneer groups. It changed hands several times over the next few years and was almost destroyed by fire in 1979. Since then, it has been renovated and opened as a restaurant and wedding venue. It is also said to be incredibly haunted. There are at least 2 ghosts who call the Devereaux Mansion home. The first is a young girl who has a particular affinity for playing tricks on the kitchen staff. She is also known to wave at people at night. The second spirit is thought to be either the former lady of the house or a head housekeeper. In contrast to the cheerful little girl, she is said to be far more aggressive towards visitors, although it is believed that she believes she is simply protecting the mansion from misuse. Old Tooele Hospital, Tooele. In 1873, Tooele Hospital was built as a family home for Samuel F. Lee. However, by 1913, it had been turned into a home for the elderly. These days, it is unique in that half of the property is still a nursing home, and the other half is a haunted attraction. It is also one of the most haunted places in Utah. Lots of people have described the ghost of a little girl named Jessica, who will follow them around, while others comment on a former patient named Wes. There are also reports of the original owner Samuel F. Lee haunting the building. There is also a much darker and more malevolent force in the abandoned section of the hospital, and no one is keen to go there on their own. McCune Cemetery, Tooele. Old cemeteries are pretty creepy at the best of times, but when there are reports of paranormal activity in the area, it gets that little bit more terrifying. This is the case with McCune Cemetery in Tooele, Utah, which is said to be one of the most haunted cemeteries in Utah. It has been said that a phantom horseman gallops across the cemetery at night, and many visitors report hearing phantom footsteps and seeing shadowy figures. Interestingly, it seems like most of the spirits haunting the cemetery are actually children, but it is not clear why. Moon Lake, High Uintas. At first glance, Moon Lake is a beautiful and placid location. It is no surprise that it is a popular campsite. However, appearances can be deceptive, and this spot is actually one of the most haunted places in the state. Those who camp there often find themselves encountering the ghost of a young girl who has clearly been the victim of drowning in the lake. She appears dripping wet and her skin is bloated and tinged with blue. It seems that she does not fully understand that she has passed and is looking for her family. Thanks for watching.